Hello, in this very short video we will go through and look at exactly how to determine the calculation for heart rate using an electrocardiogram printout. And so here is an electrocardiogram, and as outlined in the lab, step 1 in determining the heart rate using an electrocardiogram is to identify an R peak that is directly on a 1 second line. And so these lines right here represent a second. And as you can see here, we have 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, 6 seconds, all the way up to 14 seconds. And on this EKG, or ECG, we have 2 R peaks that would qualify. This R peak could be used, and really this R peak here could also be used to go ahead and calculate out our heart rate. And so I'm actually going to select this one here only because I have all of these guys right here to go ahead and count. So this is at the 5 second mark. Right, and I need to count how many R to R intervals there are in 6 seconds. And so 5 seconds is here. So I need to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so this here is my 6 second mark. And so how many R to R intervals are found between point A and point B? Right, and so here is 1 R to R interval, 2 R to R intervals, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is right around 0.75. It's about 3/4 of the way through. All right, because here's your full one right here, and so you're not quite there yet. And so this here would be, again, 7.75 times, all right, and again, since we only did it for 6 seconds, we want to know how many beats would be in 1 minute. And so we have to multiply this by 10, because 6 seconds times 10 is 60 seconds. All right, so how many R to R intervals have occurred over 6 seconds? For this graph here, we have 7.75. Multiply that by 10, and that means that this person's heart rate is 77.5 beats per minute. BPMs. Do not forget that unit of measurement. Right, very important. Beats per minute. And that is how you calculate heart rate. Again, as a review, you find a R peak that is directly lining up with one of the second lines. Right. And so here you could either use this one, or you could have technically used this one as well. Right. Once you have your R peak that you're going to start with, you count how many R to R intervals there are over 6 seconds. And so again, we started at 5 seconds, so that means we're going to add 6 to that, so we go over to 11 seconds. And for us, we calculated out that there was 7 3/4 R-to-R intervals over a 6-second period on this ECG. And that 7.75 is then multiplied by 10 to give us a final heart rate of 77.5 beats per minute.